cannot believe right now I'm saying it's my last day. Absolute whirlwind this one. However, it's 5:25 a.m. I am just walking to the end of the road to meet Takano because his mud pond, it's actually in this town's area up in the mountains. So he's driving past there and said they'd grab me. Awesome. Off to do third round Sanke selection with him, so be interesting to see how they compare with the N&D ones from yesterday, because that was third round as well. Let's see, different raising, different bloodlines. Yeah, can't wait. So I'm going to get a scoot on now anyway, and I will snap back when we're up in the mountains. Here we are. I've not actually seen this pond before. Nisai in here. I've got a few stash pieces, but again on water watch. He's not happy about it. Oh, here they are, look. He said yesterday as well, one particular piece I've got, he still says it's going to be the best one this year. He's gutted about where he charged me for it, which was enough, by the way. Oh, 私の声。
私の声。
おー、おー、いいね。
これいいよ。
これはいい。私の三家。
3匹。
はい。今は50センチぐらいですか
50、50ないね。
Getting on for 50 cm now already. Look at this stunning pond. I watched him build this 2 years ago, I think. It's actually got 50 jumbo Tosai though, all male. So this guy loves it. Right. And in that whole pond, just 50. Right.
全部で11本。
Wow. This is a big fish and pair of fish pond, and there is 11. 11 total. I'm very thankful he's just told me to get out because whew. I didn't fancy being in car for that one. Anyway, over there we have 1, 2, 3 fry ponds known as Nishikigoi. I think he's nailed it. And let's face it, it'd have been easier to carry the fucking net over, wouldn't it? But hey ho. It was fairly quick. So he's going to, I'm not going to interfere with this, get his net set up, because unlike others you'll have seen, this one all happens pond side. No messing, it's nice and early. Sun's not hitting us. We can finally see some fish. Massive algae problem in here as well. You see, setup's not complicated. The keepers will go next door here, and that'll be that. Just a man and his fish. Well, that was banging. What a boy he is. Still only 10 to 8. Now it is El Scorchio. Oh, got to get back, get some breakfast. But seeing as though the location was just nearby, I've decided to come and check the fry pond first. Well, not a single one has been spotted again. Buggers. Anyway, I'll presume the best. It's going to be the last check on them for now. Got quite a busy afternoon trying to get a few bits done. Keep the wife and kids happy as well with a little shopping list they've got. So there we go. We shall wait and see until next time. It's honestly like that with Takano. These guys, you just how much they love it. They're asking so many questions about the parent fish. When did you get it? How much did it cost? How big is it? Talking about the bloodlines and why we think such and such has happened. It's all good stuff, and there's none of them feelings of animosity. I'm not saying it doesn't happen out here, but the general level of interest and support is amazing to see. It really is. So I'm gonna go and get my stomach full now, and then figure out what I am doing with the rest of the day. I think, providing they're still doing it, and I think they will be, I'm going to head round to Nogami. He did tell me they started Kohaku yesterday, which is about the right timing from when I was here last. And normally with how they do it, they're going to be at it for a while. So fingers crossed that'll be the case. We'll enjoy that for a while. Then I'll get my jobs done this afternoon, book into a hotel tonight and back home tomorrow. Madness. That's it, guys. Bit of a shitty ending to the video, to be fair. Since this morning with Takano, it's just been pure carnage, getting stuff done. I had all the NND t-shirts, we dropped that on the WhatsApp group, and had all that to take care of, last bits and out, buying a suitcase to bring it all back. Yeah, it's been non-stop. So I just thought, as I'm driving back to the city, staying there tonight to get on the train in the morning, might as well, I'm passing my pond, might as well come and actually see if I can see anything. It's not been that good so far, has it? But you never know, you never know. Today has been, right up there. It peaked at 39 when I was out and about. So the likelihood is the fish are down at the very, very bottom, in the middle, trying to find the coolest water possible. Anyway, let's have a quick look. I'll just snap back before I jump in the car and summarize where we're at. There you go. I've had a stroll around. I managed to see one fish. I spooked it off. Anyway, they'll all be in there. Like I say, the surface is not where they want to be right now. It is far too hot, especially as it's been today. They'll be wanting to get the hell away from that. But there it is, parting clip of the pond. Approximately 765 fish. And I'll be back in around a month's time to see where they're up to. Then it's going to get really exciting because the quality will be substantially more apparent. I don't know if I did mention before that I did manage to get a visit to Nogami in there today. Good to see he was doing a Kohaku selection, but it was just a quick flying visit to say hello. But yeah, there we go, guys. I would consider that an absolutely resounding success, given that when this started my expectation was nothing. So to be at this point now, with every day the fish growing bigger and stronger and healthier, obviously there is a battle out here at the minute. Chikara, when I was at Nogami, says he can't remember the last time it rained. He reckons it might have been a month. So water is an ever-growing issue. His father, Sato-san, was just like, yeah, it's getting difficult. We start getting harder and harder to manage the conditions. So be interesting to see the results by autumn, that's for sure. Got sun's right in my eyes there. But look, it is what it is. You're dealing with nature here. with the mud ponds, so not a lot we can do about it, in all honesty. But for now, like I say, I'll be back for that next selection. Can't wait for that. Added to it, got those stunning NMD Sanke, so I'm going to have what's going to be 4th selection on them when I get here. And yeah, just overall, I was chatting to Fujo about it, and you know, it would just consider the number where they're at right now, consider it average with the amount of fish. We've been lucky in the sense, because they have grown so well, up to about 5 cm. It's bigger generally than, it's about a centimetre, average 5, I'd say somewhere a bit bigger. So that second selection I did with NND last time, those fish were much bigger, which means you can see a bit more clearly and you can be a bit stricter, hence the numbers are going to be lower going back. When I mentioned it to Nogami, he thought it was actually the second proper selection. I know we've done the Kurosen, but second proper one. When he found out it was the first proper one, he started laughing, but I didn't manage to tell him. Given that the Kohaku he was doing today's first selection were probably 2 cm smaller, and they were spawned around the same time. So that's all plus in that box. But like I say, at the end of it, my expectation right now is that there'll be around 100 higher level fish there, and then of that higher level, maximum 10% of possibly special tatigoi that can stay in Japan. But my mindset and mentality, just as with the breeders, is that it's all about that 10% that really matters. And that's the 10% that, as dealers, a hobbyist, you have to fight tooth and nail to try and get from breeders and pay a fortune in the process. That's the part I'm absolutely most excited about. So dreamy stuff. I'm going to be counting down the days to that next one. I know there's not been many videos. It really has been a whirlwind tour. It's going to get to a point in this where it's like I'm just nipping to the shop back home. I'm just nipping to Japan. Sound. Yeah, but anyway, more insight for you, which I think is awesome. You're getting to follow all this along and the different bits. Takano today, Saito I know I didn't get to share much, but hey look, it's all experience you get to share with me. So yeah, next time I see you, I'll be back in the UK and we'll have a catch up on what's happening in the fish houses.